Hello and welcome to TTM Meta. I'm Aunty Kaz, and on today's episode of TTM, boom, Battletech Alpha Strike. So let's do an unboxing. Now, the first thing to mention is thank you to Beaker and the guys down at Spalding Wargaming Club. These guys had me down to play some games the other week and gave me my first game of Battletech Alpha Strike, so been looking forward to cracking this one open. So first off, we've got the novella, so I'm actually quite enjoying these. We've got a bunch of mechs in this one, it's awesome. So let's start off going through the inner sphere, because this has inner sphere and a clan star, so you get 2 lances and a clan star. So what have we got here first? So we have, this is an archer. I've got to say, I do love these models. So what else we got? Got an atlas in here for the inner sphere as well. And I believe that is the Phoenix Hawk. We've got a Wraith. Very cool, very different. I love how different all the designs are. It really gives you a feel that it's a shared universe with lots of stuff going on, because factions don't particularly have a specific look. So we also have, I believe this is the Blackjack. We got a little locust here. So this is the first out of the boxes I've opened so far. This is the first time I've had a mech double up, but I'm not going to complain about 2 locusts. They're quite cheap point wise, and there's so many variants in this game that it really doesn't matter if you get multiple of the same thing. So this big dude, we have a Warhammer. That's really nice. And I think this guy is a Wasp. So that's the entire 2 lances for the inner sphere. Moving on to the clan star. Now the clan stars are what I really want to play. I'm more familiar with Battletech from the cartoon from the 90s. So getting one of these Timberwolves or Mad Cats is very exciting for me, because that is part of my childhood as far as I'm concerned. So then I'm pretty sure this is the Warhawk. Bit of an ugly dude. Very cool though. We have a Fire Moth. Nice little mech. Very snazzy. So then we have a Pouncer and a Nova. So that's the mechs out of the way. Let's get onto the cards. Now, I do have a gripe with the other core box. So most of these cards are double-sided, and they have a variant of the mech on each side. Now, in the previous box, the Battlemaster and one of the other mechs are on the same card. So if I want to roll both of them out in the same game, I have to keep flipping the card over or get another copy of the card. That's my only gripe with the other box. No gripes with this one, I hope. So we've got a Warhawk and a Warhawk. So 53 points. These clan mechs are insanely big, and I read online that this is set in the Ill Clan era, this box, but it's nice to see that they go back to Succession Wars as well with these ones. 50 points on that side. I'm not going to get too into detail with the cards because we want to keep it quite quick. 62 for a Mad Cat Timberwolf T, and we have the Prime on the other side at 54. Wow. Nova T, and a Nova Prime. Pouncer T, Pouncer Prime, Firmoth G, Firmoth D, the Atlas, yep, the Warhammer, again, both sides, Archer, yep, Wraith, Phoenix Warhawk, Phoenix Hawk even, sorry, Blackjack, the Locust. I will edit in somewhere on the side here if this is the same card as in the other box, but I don't think so. The Wasp, that is the mech cards. Then we have the pilot skill cards essentially. So, all double-sided. Bunch of those. Very nice to have. Terrible dice again. Now, this is something new to me. Battletech Alpha Strike Battlefield support. Now, I am aware that there is a deck of these, so this might be worth investing it in, because they give you rules for essentially like assets that aren't in the game. So instead of running, you know, aircraft or tanks, you can just have the cards. So for instance, here we go, a Thumper, artillery support, and you don't need to have any of the vehicles on the table, which is one of the really cool things about Battletech. There are so many rule inclusions that deal with playing the game exactly however you want to play it. Now, what have we got? Primer. Looks the same as the, yeah, it's the same as the one from the previous box, except we've got some clan stuff in there. That's very cool. I really can't wait to see more of the clan stuff. Then we've got the Battletech Alpha Strike Quick Start rules. Now, that looks like a fair amount of quick start rules. And I'm not actually that bothered by these boxes not including the full rules, because I've picked up the Alpha Strike PDF copy, you know, digital copy, whatever it is. And there is so much extra stuff in that I'm quite happy to pay for it, because you get rules to use hexes in the Alpha Strike game, all the extra rules for space battles, you know, the combined arms, all kinds of stuff. Really cool. So then we've got a bunch of card buildings, nothing special, you know, nothing you're probably going to hold on to, but nice to just get out and use. And let's just see a base up against one of these guys. So if we fold that over, if you can see on there, it's about a hex size, so you can throw that onto your classic board as well if you want to play some Total Warfare. You know, again, like there's quite a few of these. That's quite nice to have. It's nothing particularly fantastic. You know, they're going to come in handy for starting off before you buy all your Hex Tech resin stuff or 3D print loads of stuff. A thick cardstock quick reference sheet, which is in full colour. I think the last one was black and white, and I know some people have had a bit of a gripe with that. Doesn't particularly bother me. Set of trees. I'm not particularly bothered about the trees. It's a nice little addition. Double-sided, so it's not going to look terrible when you pop them out. It's a very thick card as well. I don't know if you can see the edge on that. Some objective markers, and some tokens. Now, I am probably going to not use any of the trees or tokens. Tokens, people have been using dice that I've seen a lot of mentioned in the community, and I'm a real big fan of just sticking those dice next to them to show your movement. And that is everything. Now, I will say the cardboard in this box is a little underwhelming. So let's have a quick look on the back here. So we've got 13 models in total, Clan Star and 2 Lancers for the Inner Sphere. You've got your rulebook, your novella, primer, so 13 Alpha Strike cards, 13 Mech Warrior cards, 25 Battle Support cards. That's the interesting bit for me here. And then pretty much everything else is just bulk rubbish, essentially. I've got to say, I'm really happy with the amount of mechs in the box. I think a Clan Star, and probably not the best mat to have put these on. I think, you get a fair army on both sides because you've got a Clan Star against 2 Lancers. It shows you the difference in the styles of play, and it gives you 2 different routes to go down. If you split a box, it's really easily split. But, I'm just going to buy everything for Battletech at the moment. I think Catalyst are doing a brilliant job with it. I think the game is just awesome, and I can't wait to get some Total Warfare battles in. So until the next episode, take it easy, and I shall be back with more Battletech soon. If you enjoyed this episode of 2Man Meta, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date as we release multiple episodes each week. If you would like to help support the channel, check out the links in the description below, as well as links to our social media pages. Thank you for watching. See you next episode.